All right, we're live. So I'm in Canada visiting my family, and I wanted to show you some Canadian food. Canadian food's really boring, but there's some things you can only get in Canada. And there's a drink called a Ceasar that it's like a Bloody Mary, except in Canada, the tomato juice they use, they put clam juice with it, clamato. And then restaurants, they try to top each other by making them crazy. This one has a rib on it. Like a pork rib is like on your drink. Some of them come with pepperoni sticks. Some of them come with like a spicy bean, long string bean, or this one has jalapenos and a rib. And it's like tomato and clam juice and vodka. And then I ordered a poutine. That's what everyone always makes fun of Canada. Oh, you're gonna have a poutine? It's fries with like cheese squares and gravy on it. As always, if you found my channel because you're looking at like teaching in Cambodia and you don't know where to start, or you wonder what did I do, there's a link in the description to the TESOL course I took, and they give you all the tools you need to be a teacher, and then at the end of the course they line you up with job interviews, so you get set up with a job placement too. And they have an option to come do it in person in Phnom Penh. That's what I did. It's the best. Or you could do it online at home, and it's a bit cheaper too. So check out the link if you're interested in that. I just don't want to go on and on about it. But. And then mention Tom Trips Out if you go for it. It helps out. Let me see if I can raise this thing anymore. Yeah. That's it. That's as far as it goes. So yeah, you get a rib with this drink. They give you a pork rib. So I've been home for like a week. I've seen a few of my friends, but everyone works, so during the week it's hard. Everyone has their life going, and but today's Friday, so probably tonight, tomorrow, the next day we'll be all doing cool stuff. Tuesday, I'm going downtown Toronto to meet some friends on Tuesday. So maybe I'll film my journey. So I'm out my parents' house is in the suburbs, maybe like 40 kilometers from Toronto, like just outside. I'll show you where I am. It's called Montana's. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This drink is really strong. Really tasted like vodka. Probably saw me stir it. I thought, oh, maybe the vodka's all floating on top. Only got one person watching. So this is poutine. So it's cheese curds, which are those curds are like big, like square chunks of cheese there. Cheese curds and gravy. Then a lot of places go nuts and they start adding toppings or pulled pork or bacon or more cheese, or just to keep it simple, I said, just give me a regular poutine. It's got some people joining. I'm eating poutine in Canada, eh? And a Caesar drink. It's like a Bloody Mary, but different. Can only get it in Canada. Anyone? No one's chatting. John Paul, hey Tom. Are you planning on going back to teaching or doing the YouTube full-time when you get back to Cambodia? I'm not going back to full-time teaching. I just actually officially, that's what I could talk about. I just officially quit like 2 days ago. But I like teaching. It's just, for a while I want to focus on, I'm joining a bunch of bands. I'm in like 4 bands now. And I just love the idea of doing what I want to do. And I've saved up a lot of money, and then I'm also making a little bit from YouTube now, and then all the gigs from the bands, and I start realizing I can scrape by. And if I still want to teach, it doesn't have to be full time. Like I could teach online here and there, or maybe part-time hours at a school. But I definitely don't need to do full time anymore. I'm really like an artist type person, so like anything else is eating into that time. So I'm trying to shift the balance the other way, have more me time and only a little bit of work time. Like work for other people time. The me time is still work. I still work on YouTube and all that. Or there's already shows booked. Yeah, following my dreams. Might as well. You get some job and then the next COVID comes and you just lose your job, and then you also, because of that job, you never pursued the other thing. You know what I mean? Just do the other thing. My band's been messaging me. They're booking shows. Like, you'll be back by this day, right? Like in September. I have a show at a bar, that bar Oscars I always play at, that place. And then we have a show, we're playing a party on a boat on the Mekong River. So it's going to be like this giant, like outdoor at night on a boat on the Mekong River. And then in another band, we got asked to come back to that Koh Rong Island on Khmer New Year. One of my band played at a resort for Khmer New Year, and that same place wants us back in October. 2 nights in a row. It's pretty sweet. They'll pay for our way there. We get accommodation there. Like, they'll give us one of those rooms with all the bunk beds, and it's just for our band. I think we get a dinner ticket both nights, and we get drinks. I think not unlimited, but they give you a lot. They give us a bunch of raffle tickets for drinks. It ends up being all you need anyway. It's a lot. And some money. Last time we played, we got all that, and then I still got like $30 or something. We got to take all these boat rides, like they covered all that stuff. I was kind of telling my parents how, to a Canadian, we don't really, well, maybe to some people, but poutine's not really that special of a food. I'm like, oh, I wasn't really that excited about coming to get poutine, but I wanted to show. A lot of people don't see it, or they'll make fun of Canadians about it, but they don't ever see it themselves or try it. But the point I'm getting to is, now that I'm eating it, I actually do really like it. So the stereotype is true. I'm really loving this poutine right now. Well, if you love cheese and you love fries, it's like... There's this place called Smoke's Poutineery, and they put all kinds of toppings on. You can get different ones, like I was saying, and one they have is little pepperonis that you'd like. Imagine the most perfect pepperoni that you would peel it off of a slice of pizza because it's nice and crispy and curling. They get a bunch of those, like perfect pepperonis, and like put them all over your poutine on the top. And the thing about teaching, I can just go back. I can go back to it at any time. So I'm kind of just taking like at least a 6 month. I'm taking 6 months off from teaching, kind of to shift my focus even harder onto the other stuff, and just see what kind of impact that can make in those 6 months, and then see where I am at the end of those 6 months. And then just go get a job again, like, or you don't need to because it went well. Like, you can keep working and not working as you want, as you please. Who do I have here? It's probably my mom. Have you guys ever heard of a Ceasar drink? It's only one person. Something you can only get in Canada, all this stuff. Also, if you're watching this later, I have a members section now on my page, so I'm gonna put exclusive, like more racy, exciting videos in that section. It's like $3 a month, and you have access to exclusive videos and stuff like that. I'll probably put a video at least once a month around that. John Paul. You do right. You are free in life right now. No kids or mortgage. Your priorities are totally right. Enjoy life while you are young and free. Yeah. I have my health. I have no dependents. I have no debt either. I've always like never had debt. Like paid my debts before it got out of control. That's my dream, just total freedom all the time. And I really like playing shows, like so. I guess this is a bad time to go live because I've had like one person or two people only the whole time. Maybe I'll go live when I get together with my buddies. They're really funny, and like we're all musicians and songwriters, so we start jamming and singing funny stuff or getting it going. I'll turn my phone on maybe. You can see my Canada buddies. They put like a spice mix around the rim so it tastes like barbecue, kind of. Well, no one's in the chat, so it seems weird to keep it going. Here's ice hockey. Hockey's on, eh? It's very Canadian. Okay. So remember, how you spend your days is the way you spend your life. It's never too late to start tripping out.